Kai'Sa can easily follow up on the Vi. K'Sante has the ability to create flanks and disruption within the team fight, and Nautilus' follow-up CC just makes it harder for these champions with the dashes to escape.
Because they need that extra degree of safety if you lock them up for such a long time, which means when you are trading in these early 3v3s, you basically have the advantage of a bit of an extra health shield in the barrier for your own AD carrier. Elyoya might look for a gank here. Razork's already working his way down through the river. He'll be on the Scuttle Crab. Will he realize that Elyoya is going bot? Flash forward from Alvaro into the hook. Noah flashes away and dashes too. Jun still has a flash of his own, puts the Ignite down, and Elyoya almost falling first. He does! Noah gets double buffs. And Super and Alvaro can only stand and watch.
Versus 2. The top side of the map continues to go in the favor of Oscar. He's been doing pretty well, being able to get that push and control, but now he has to concede some of that pressure, knowing that his jungler is on the bot side of the map. I wonder if Fnatic will consider another dive. I say another dive. They didn't dive in the first place. Consider a dive, rather. Given that they do have this stacked wave here, they do have the double buff. But it looks like for the time being, yeah, no. With the recall of Razork, clearly that is not on their agenda.
Himself. I'm interested in Super's build this game. He's gone for a Vamp Scepter early on. Blade of the Ruin King, perhaps, to try and get through those tanks that we're seeing on the side of Fnatic.
And we saw this adaptation yesterday from Hansam as well. A lot of people, the reason you are going and seeing Static Shiv a lot in this meta is because of how much mid-push influences the rest of the map. And AD carries are a huge proponent of that when it gets to the mid-game.
5, which means you still only get that 1 might spawn. At the moment, Alvaro is trying to play it down towards this bottom side. Razork coming in as well. Frescowi's the TP earlier on. Shield of Daybreak for the Sun. Twisted Advance for the follow-up. And Alvaro doesn't have a flash to get out. The hook tanked by Razork. But with the Vi coming in, Elyoya is looking for a bit more damage. Has to flash away himself. Frescowi opening up with the Lightning Crash. Still a possibility for him. He continues to put the damage down into Jun's back.
See which one we get. My instinct is it's going to be a Chem Soul. Don't ask me why. It's just what my gut is telling me.
Cloudy. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, Vedi.
What are you saying, Dagda?
Infernal.
Yeah, okay, bro. Okay.
Hey, you didn't ask me quick enough. That's what I mean.
Alright, are they going to threaten a dive here? Yes, they are.
TP coming in from Fnatic. Counter TP out by MDK. Super able to supercharge his way out. Solar Flare. And the damage on Alvaro is huge. Ignite ticks on him. Jun takes the kill. Frescowi under the turret now. 1 minion left. Twisted Advance, Lightning Crash coming out as well, but with the Zenith Blade follow-up, there's not really much Frescowi could do. Jun will die to Super. A 2-for-1 exchange in the top lane. Oscar has to dash away, still has the flash. The cease and desist will chase him down. Mirwin going in. Steadfast presence gives him a little bit of movement speed and enough to get out of the clutches of Mirwin, but not out of the clutches of Elyoya, who's knocked up with a Kiva's Verdict and has to flash out of the range of the tower. Go on, minions, tick it. Oh, they will.
They will.
Oh, Jun goes in with the Zen Blade. Alvaro with a good hook to block the engagement with a Solar Flare and a True Shot barrage through the heart of Alvaro. Mirwin TP'd in. MDK was still looking for the fight, but they haven't really done enough damage to Fnatic to continue this battle. Keeper's Verdict knocks back 1. Cease and desist will dodge it from Elyoya. Steadfast presence into the knock into the wall, and Elyoya realizes maybe it would have been better to be found guilty by the hammer. Pathmaker in by Mirwin, the all-out to follow up. Oscar still surviving, and Mirwin having to flash away. Humanoid on the chase, flashes in, and Super, not that much longer. He manages to flash the wall and escape for the moment. The Valkyrie to follow up. The missile's missing, but Humanoid's autos do not. Fnatic are gonna wipe away MDK, only Mirwin left standing.
MDK hadn't got into position yet. Frescowi was still pushing out top, so Fnatic, they find that play just before Madline's Koi can get around that Rift Herald, and they slaughter them. They completely decimate them, and now, with 7 kills to their name, a Rift Herald, it only looks better and better.
The initial engage from Jun, honestly, was a bit scary.
Bushes to catch Fnatic out, but even if they try and get control of this bot side river, Elyoya's on the flank, he's been spotted. Alvaro flashing in with the hook. That's a death sentence if I've ever seen one. He might as well be playing Thresh. Fnatic find another. Alvaro learning from Mickey yesterday, it seems.
I don't know what the plan was there.
Save Elyoya, I think, was the plan.
Ah. Yeah. Dragon gonna be secured. For Fnatic, that'll be the 3rd one of the game. Humanoids gonna secure the bot tower. Oh, that's annoying. As Super's base will be interrupted. I mean, this game is like the complete opposite of what we saw in Game 1. Well, we credited MDK for their superior vision control, catching Fnatic off guard. This time around, the fights are happening on Fnatic's terms. Jun is in a much better spot. We're feeling the impact of Oscar.
Which is Game 1, bit slow, bit ropey, and they just ramp up over the course of it, and it looks significantly better now. Mirren onto Humanoid.
Humanoid TP'd in behind Mirwin here, and I don't think Mirwin has a leg to stand on. He's going to try and go in with the all-out, but the True Shot Barrage comes in. Nature's Grasp invested as well from Razzle, just to make sure that Humanoid survive.
I mean, you can never be too careful with the Cassante.
For the tier 2 in the top side, does get you more gold. But with how far they backed off, I'm not sure the Rift Herald even needs to charge in. They will lose a tier 1 on bot side for it, alongside it an objective bounty, but I don't think they mind too much considering they're 7,000 gold ahead.
Usually I'm a little bit hesitant about using Rift Herald for tier 2, but I think when you can use Maokai Ultimate to zone across here, as for the moment, sure, MDK can just continue to push here, but Fnatic now grouping up again. I'm afraid Scary on to bot side, they will actually just get a moment.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's your other option. You just play the War of Attrition and rely on the fact that you have better poke.
Too much damage, so you don't really have a front line that can actually stand in front of Super and Friskawi and not get equally poked down while taking those Mystic shots from Noah and the missiles from Humanoid.
Valid point.
I make them from time to time.
Oh, you do, Medic.
alVaro to get the kill.
Well, I would have had more time if we gave up on Lord Dominic's regard points.
It was an important point, Rob. Okay. Can't lose to Boris as they continue with the chase. The Solar Player coming down and out. Yoya almost falls the locket. He does go down in the end, and it's Jun getting the kills, but the support's very hungry for blood. Noah can't quite hit the Mystic Shot. Flashes in. He'll find the final auto. MDK over Sap, and Fnatic pounce immediately.
And that's what I wanted to try and get onto, was Mirren was on the wrong side of that equation as MDK were going for it. So even if you get the initial pick, Fnatic should be able to try and group up and find you back without Mirren getting in position first. And now Fnatic are in a position where they can take the Baron. So nice recovery from Fnatic on the play.
It was a very, what's the word? A long play, I would say, from Yoya.
Hail Mary.
Well, I mean, we talked about how they needed to do something like that. Find a pick. But I think they should have immediately turned their attention to Baron.
Razzle can overstep. Nature's Grasp coming out. Baron sitting on Fnatic for the next 2 minutes. They'll get a tier 2 from it. As Super pushes out that mid lane. Humanoid dashing in. Those rockets starting to really hurt now. Mirwin's still on that front line, but with a cannon minion and a few casters, Fnatic will be able to open up the base. They dive forward with the Zenith Blade as well. And Mirwin is down. MDK 4 strong. Can they defend? Fnatic might look for more. The base comes out from Super. Keeper's verdict, who you're looking for, Oscar. It's just the Poppycopter for now, as he steps forward with the steadfast presence. Jun going in with a Zenith Blade, season sits on the backline, but Yoya's all alone in the midst of 5 Fnatic players. And now Fnatic begin to open up on those Nexus towers. alVaro can't really defend this. Friskawi trying to do everything he can, but the hook is met once again with a steadfast presence from Oscar Rinin, and a steadfast presence he's been this game. 007. Call him Oscar Rinin Bond, as Fnatic will even out the series.
A quick finish to an early lead as Fnatic equalize 1-1.
These were some of the best highlights from today's 2024 LEC Summer Playoffs matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.